EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital in FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Buffalo Bills and the Washington Commanders. And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. About ready to get us going. And we are underway from FedEx Field. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. On first down, right back to Gibson. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Now Wentz. Flush to his right. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expect it to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control, and that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Yep, foiled the whole plan there. Touchdown, Washington. I tell you, when Carson Wentz can really step into one and get that 6'5" frame behind it, he can really launch it. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Allen. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 23. Isaiah McKenzie. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this a very, very short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 35-yard line. Wentz's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A give up for Gibson. Gets hit and he fumbles it. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Wentz finding McLaurin there for the Commanders first.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. It's a sneak. It's Wentz. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now Wentz will keep it. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Carson Wentz scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Commanders have moved out in front. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, it's Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st down, Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. A give to Cook out of the gun. result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, 30 yards. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Wentz now on first down. Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. To throw again on second down. Wentz back to Gibson and another catch for him. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Again, it's Wentz. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Gibson. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On second down, a run with Gibson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a play fake. Wentz. They'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. They fake the give. Now Wentz. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Wentz and the Commanders staring down a 3rd and long now after that sack. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Sly able to put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Knox. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. 7th play in the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Allen gonna throw. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Cook. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. James Cook with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Tyler Bass now for the point after. It's up and good to make it 21-17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Once more, Gibson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Flushed out right. And Wentz going to slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Throwing on first is Wentz. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught.
You get lucky with these fucking ad catches, bro. It's annoying.
And our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here. And they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter. And
touchdown, Bills! James Cook, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 60 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback because everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Buying time to his left. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now Wentz. Got to have this one. Got his target, Samuel. Yeah, this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th. And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Wentz. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Here you go again with that bullshit. That's the only thing you got, bro, is these stupid catches like that. Oh, my God, I hate people like y'all.
And the Commanders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Still an important piece of business.
Shut your mouth up, pussy. Aren't you guys stupid ad catches? Lame ass clown.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play.
And shutting him off, now open field. He's at the 30. 10, 5. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A big play there out of Cook. 77 yards. Well, I guess at the very least they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And they take a knee.
Why you sound so upset?
Shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And Washington now use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after
no, this clown is playing right now. It's funny.
on second down. He'll be stopped just outside the 5 to 6.
So, are you supposed to be driving? Because I'm playing.
No, not you, him.
Now leaving with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Throwing is Allen.
Oh, oops. Oops. Did I do that?
What a huge play at this point in the game.
Oh, he called timeout.
Now the defense
Oh, damn.
third and final timeout.
So you stop
The two teams talk it over on their respective
Can you stop touching me now?
sidelines. We take a break.
What, mama?
By Bass is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute
Right here.
of play. I tell you, the life of a kicker.
Huh?
He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out.
I still don't stop touching the street.
Hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to go. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
Donnie, did you
What you say? You got something to say?
But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield. And still
No, you cannot get no chocolate milk right
get your
now.
field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Wentz. Slings this deep from McLaurin.
Oh, man.
And that's going to be...
You thought you had it, didn't you? Yeah, you thought you had it too. You was talking shit. I heard you, boy.
And in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Stop, bro. Stop. What's wrong with you? You trying every play you could possibly get.
Completions are giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
About it when you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. Now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's incomplete. They cannot.
Yeah.
And to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
So the first chance of this overtime will go to Washington as we are back under.
Yeah, nigger, you fat nigger.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime, they've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. First throw of overtime for Wentz. And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson.
Nigger.
On play action, it's Wentz. Oh, and it's
Nigger, 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 nigger.
What a huge takeaway for this defense. The interception on the opening drive of overtime.
What an absolute disaster of a time for his first interception of the game, because throughout the game, he's made sure to keep the ball away from the other team. He's done a nice job of that. Here, the interception pops up, and now, on the other side of the field, all they're thinking, get 3, and we go home.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. What can Allen do now with his drive? Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he's going to be...
Nigger, 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 nigger. You're right.
Run after catch, especially here in overtime. Took the short pass, turned it into a big play.
And that's what coaches talk about when they talk to their teams about what overtime means. How many big plays have to be made in order to win a ball game, and which play will be the big play.
Even though the only thing I need is a field goal, right?
What?
She take my dinero, my dinero. Me.
You don't like this.
Nigga.
Sets up a 1st and goal.
You alright there, Bill? Nah? You alright there? You was talking hella greasy, wasn't you? What happened? What happened? Take my dinero.
The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brandon, I go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only 2nd down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for 3rd, have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, guess what? It's 3rd down. You still have the ball. You still have a chance to kick it.
Goodbye, boy. Oh my God! I got a foot. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game